old enough, you're not experienced enough, and there's just all of these limiting beliefs that come up, and they're not true. I'm at the YouTube Space LA for the first time, and I have about 5 minutes to get in there for this videography class from Sony. So I'm about to head in there now, and I'll try and take you along with me.
The YouTube space is interesting. Classrooms upstairs for focused learning, and a large lobby and work area for creators to lounge and get some work done. The space is visually pleasing with a lot of cool and unique architecture, and it has this kind of relaxed home office feel. I like it. Hey, so I just finished my class, and I'm actually really proud of myself. I have been on this huge train of just advancing my skill set when it comes to creation and execution. So, you know, more of these. I take a lot of online classes, so actually getting out of my house and doing something is, I'm giving myself a high five.
I just finished a class. It was an intermediate class for Sony camera users, and I learned a lot. I got refreshed on a lot, and I really took this class so that I can, one, get out to the YouTube space, because that's where this class is, and two, increase my skills to make more effective and beautiful and exciting content for you guys. So I'm actually very proud of myself, because I actually take a lot of online courses, like a lot. I'm constantly learning. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I read a lot. I listen to a lot of audiobooks. And so to actually get out, drive an hour from where I am to come out to YouTube Space LA is a bit of a feat. And I am proud of myself. So I am patting myself on the back, giving myself a high five. So yeah, you know, if there's anything that you want to learn how to do, I think it's important to just get out and just do it, especially if you got a little space in your calendar.
And the word experience kept coming up.
Welcome to a typical self-tape morning audition. Self-tape, for those of you who don't know, it's when an actor puts themselves on camera for casting directors. It's different than going to a place for an audition. You're literally filming yourself. The pros are that it's super convenient. You do it whenever you can, whenever it fits in your schedule. They don't have to facilitate a facility. It's cost effective for them. The downside is that you're doing everything yourself. You're producing it yourself. You're making sure you're lighting your video. Everything is, okay. And most actors don't have YouTube channels, so they, struggle in the beginning with this. And also the con is that you don't get any feedback. You're literally just looking at the script and interpreting it for yourself and sending it in and hoping that it was in the realm of what they thought it should be. So typically this is an initial audition, and if they like you or they see something in you, then they may call you back, and bring you into the office. So for most of my auditions, I actually like to look as much like myself as possible, or at least as close to the headshot that I submitted for this particular role. So if I'm playing a lawyer, I might put my hair up, prostitute, maybe a wig, you know what I mean. So you can kind of change it up depending on the headshot that they chose, because they're expecting you to look like your headshot. So, you could add a couple of accessories and things like that, but generally speaking, you want to kind of look like yourself. Now I'm going to get started, and Jay is going to help me. God bless my husband, because I would not want to do that all the time, like read on the other side of the camera all the time for an actor. I wouldn't want to do it. So God bless him. I love him, and I will treat him very nicely.
So this is what everything looks like from my side. I'm gonna be standing on this wall right here. We've got the camera, the lighting, we've got a mic that's gonna be closest to me out of frame. And I actually ended up moving everything towards the window because you honestly cannot beat that natural light. So this is what it looks like.
Hi guys. I'm eating some chicken as I wait for Jay to come back from dropping Da Vinci off from daycare. You're probably wondering, like, where's Da Vinci in all of this? How come I don't see him? It's because he goes to daycare 4 days a week. We keep him for 3. We see him every morning and of course every evening, which is great. Daycare for us is really helpful because we are both still working parents, and you know, we need the time to do what we have to do. And I will say that this is, I don't want to get emotional, this is the hardest part. And my dream is to like see him being a toddler and a teenager and an adult and being able to go to the movies and see his mother, or watch the TV set and, you know, see his mom on TV and know and understand, like, this is part of what it's for, and me to be able to help my husband just create a beautiful life for him. And it's hard because the first day that I took him to daycare, I cried. I felt like a failure, and I was so angry at just the United States overworked system that we don't get a full year off to be with our new babies with job protection. So it's hard. It's really, really difficult. And, you know, we talked about all the options and daycare. You know, we still see him a lot, you know, 3 days a week, every night, every morning, of course. But for a mom, it's not enough. It never feels like enough. But, you know, I just hope that he's able to look back and understand. And it's also important for me and my sanity, and, you know, to continue to follow my dreams as well. Like, moms, we're human beings outside of being wives and mothers. So it was really important to me. And when I married my husband, I said, hey, like, I still want to do this. So he's a huge help. Like, he helps change diapers. Like, he actually, like, because I'm out of the house so often, he really holds it down. And I mean, he helps me in so many ways. You know, him and my son have a beautiful bonded relationship, and of course I have a relationship with my son too. I'm not saying that I'm not there or anything, but he really holds it down. Like, if I have to go to auditions, meetings, if I'm off working, like whatever it is that I need to do, he's like, I got you. And he takes care of our son. And I am 100% confident that, I mean, he's not one of those dads that's like, well, how do I change a diaper? No, he knows how to do it all, and I trust him. And he's an amazing father and an amazing husband. So I wouldn't be able to do what I do without him. And hopefully he feels the same way about me. So I'm gonna eat this chicken, and when he gets back, we're gonna get to work.
Have you guys ever had like grocery store chicken that was just freaking terrible? Vons, y'all gotta do better. This stuff is dry, mushy at the same time, and has no flavor. I had to season it and it still didn't help. I'm mad. Y'all know how black people are with seasoning. Shoot. I drink my water. Shoot. Am I framed center? Enough headroom space?
I didn't have to move the camera, you did.
It's a little weird.
While the camera's still going,
Yeah.
everyone knows about it.
Shoot, let's start again. Yeah, I messed up everything anyway. Okay. Just stop. Thanks, hubby, for holding it down. As always, he's like my right hand gang symbol guy. Okay, love you. Bye.
This is the part where I load everything in, And let's see, I'm gonna go to iTunes and grab this audition piece, and then I actually have to sift through it all and make sure that it looks good. I seriously hate this part because I can never choose which take. I'm always down to like 2 or 3. Right now it's 2 and I'm just like, I don't know which one to choose. It's like I want to just combine them. Do you guys ever have that experience? I don't know. It does more harm than good sometimes.
So what am I supposed to do?
I mess up a line. That's not it?
You skipped a whole, you
What?
merged 2 whole lines.
So happy. Ugh. Contain yourself.